Another episode of I'm Just a Girl. I'm your host, Tessa, and today we're still on the topic of love, relationships, and what God says love is, or what it's supposed to be. Today's guests, I'm really excited about them because they are actually married. So now you're going to see true evidence of what a kingdom marriage is like. So stay tuned. Can't wait. So, guys, let's meet our guests. Please introduce yourself to the people.
So you introduce us.
You introduce.
Okay, hi, my name is Isaac ChukwusfavouriteCarol, and that's my beautiful wife. I leave her to introduce herself.
Okay, hi, I'm back again. And I'm Carol Ude. This is my husband.
And we are the name of we are called ChukwusfavouriteCarol. So yeah,
It's true.
Chukwusfavourite.
So, welcome to this favorite Carol. We're excited to have you guys here today.
Thank you very much.
So the topic, the umbrella discussion will be what God says love is supposed to be like. But obviously, because you guys have gone on a journey from dating to relationship to now marriage, we want you guys to give us a fresh perspective on, love and marriage and everything in between. So, when you guys, well, you can go individually, go first. But when you think of love within the context of marriage, what comes to marriage?
Okay, so I think the concept of love means God, because God is love. And if we do not have the love of God, we genuinely cannot love because God is love. So that's my meaning or interpretation for love. And love in marriage for me, I think is a daily decision. You wake up every morning and you decide to love, because if you don't make that daily decision, maybe it will be a very difficult thing for you to do, because this is not like a year relationship. This is like marriage, eternity, forever. And during our vows, the pastor was like, "Till death do us part."
Yeah.
So it's not a joke thing. You get me? So you have to wake up every morning saying that I love you, or I want to love you, or you decided to love the person you decided to do. So that's what love means to me.
Powerful. So, what can I say?
Oh, okay, the two of you now you are one. So,
So you said it all.
period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can just go right into like exploring biblical definitions of love, and then we can juxtapose it with what the world says. So, what passages or like principles, biblical principles, passages have shaped your understanding of God's definition of love?
Oh, I mean, me personally, the first biblical example is he sent his begotten son. So the Bible says that for God so loved the world, and that he sent his begotten son. It was out of love that God did that. If he didn't love, like think about it, he sacrificed his son, like his son, just because of you and I. So that's like very deep, So that's like a very typical example of love. And then also, which other one can I pick? Let's go. Just that one.
Oh, I mean, I think like the definition of love that like gives this Philippians, love is kind, love is patient, all of those things, is a good guide as to how you should be towards each other, like especially in marriage with your spouse. Like, I mean, love is a feeling, but like it's a choice that you have to take daily. Because I mean, there are times or moments where I wouldn't say that you don't love your partner, but like the love is not enough to like keep you or like to hold you. So you just have to be, steadfast in your decision that okay, I've chosen to love this person, I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with this person. And all of these characteristics that God gives love is how I trying to also show that to my partner. So yeah, I mean, I think those two.
Yeah, and even like, and they are saying like love is a daily decision.
Yeah.
And look at God, for instance. Like God has already set the standard that no matter what, even if you go and do whatever, I still love you.
Yeah.
So that should tell you how like love is a decision, like it's a daily decision. God has already decided that I will love you regardless of whatever it is. So love there is a daily decision. Once you wake up in the morning and you don't decide to love this person, then I think that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Or the beginning of the downfall for a relationship.
Yeah. I think I agree with you guys. And I like what Carol said when she said First Corinthians 13 is basically like some sort of roadmap, like a guide, right? So I feel like that passage, that is 4 chapters, I think, 4 to 8. But those four, sorry, verses has everything that you need. Yeah. To like, there's you can't if you need to understand what love is, just look at those 4 verses. So just going into that, how did using that as your roadmap throughout your really from the time you met Isaac or Carol, like met each other at the time you got to the altar, how did that, shape your idea of love, and how did that reinforce the decision that no, this is the person that I choose and I want to live with for the rest of my life?
But she's a deep. Also, for one, just anyway. So I mean, just like in the scripture, like love is kind love, is patience and what. You know, under this love, for me to be able to love my partner and to love my wife, I need to be very patient.
True.
I need to be very kind to her.
Yeah.
So if I'm not patient enough, I cannot, I cannot wake up to say that I love her. Because if let's say I do something, or she does something that I'm not happy with her, or she's doing something that's making me feel very impatient,
Yeah.
and she keeps doing it, she keeps doing it, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, listen, what you're doing is getting on my nerves, so I'm out. But because I'm patient and we are two different people coming from two different backgrounds, having different lives, and we've decided to become one, it takes one or it takes the both of you to be very patient to be able to run the job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think on the other side is also like if as you're dating or getting to know people, if like you can describe that person with those characteristics, it's also a good sign to know that okay, like
Genuinely like this.
yeah, you genuinely love this person, and maybe this person also genuinely is showing love to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, both sides, you have to make sure that you have those characteristics to show somebody else, but you also have to make sure that that person is able to show those characteristics to you, and through that hopefully,
Yeah, I agree. But then also, we live in a world where Christians are fighting a battle all the time between what the scripture says and what they know of God and what the world says. What encounters have you had where sometimes these things about God. God says love is patient, love is kind, that. But sometimes, the world can be really loud. And it sometimes you can be going through something and the world can be so loud that sometimes you question what the Bible is saying. Have you guys ever experienced something like that? Maybe not even just with each other, but even in like other relationships.
I mean, I don't really let what happens in the world to like influence like decision, because like I know that like God is the way, the truth, and the life. So like I don't know, maybe because like I grew up in like a very Christian believing family, so like I don't know any other option. Like there's no other option on the table. And I know Kiana King, like Ebefa. And really and truly you may go through all of these challenges. Fine, that's fair. But it is meant to happen so that you can be able to face life head on. Sometimes even when I'm arrived, I see that like God intentionally made it happen. If I say something that like she was not happy about, it was very deliberate that God made that statement come out from him. Just so that one, for God to also test their patience with a lot, and also like to also like us to know, get to know, like, okay, this thing you said, I don't think it came up right. So like just be mindful of how you go about it. So it was meant to happen, or you are meant to go through whatever you're dealing with, or you're meant to hear those things that happen in the world. But that should give you a grounds to know that like like really and truly God is the way, or whatever that is written in the Bible is what it is. So if you do anything contrary to that, you will face the consequences.
Yeah, and it's this true. I do agree that we face the consequences because maybe me, I can speak for myself and say that there are times when I told God, you just leave me alone. Let me just go and try what's happening, the other side, and see what's happening. I've always come back to regret it, or I've always come back, seeking mercy from God. And it just goes to show that, like, the Bible is relevant in any season and any time, no matter what we do. And I think sometimes as Christians, the simplicity of God's instruction is what makes us doubt. Because it's so simple. Love is patient, love is kind, it's not quick to anger, it doesn't envy, keeps no record of wrong. But then it's like, okay, but it's not that easy.
Like look at it this way. Like the Bible is very deep because this Bible was written ages ago. But growing up, even English language has evolved. Do you get what I'm saying? But the Bible has not evolved. It is the way it is. Do you get me? And generations have come to like meet it. And it will continue to be it. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, maybe the English grammar would like modify. I don't say modify, but like it will break the understanding of like the Bible. But like it does not evolve what is in the Bible. You get me? So the Bible there, you cannot do anything about it. It's very deep. Like it's very, very deep.
This is why actually whatever you do, you can't run away from the Bible. You can't. Like you can't. You come back for it. Anyway, okay, so let's like go into practical application to love in action. How do
I actually
you
want
guys?
to know language.
Let's take that time. How do you guys practically demonstrate God's love in your relationship? You can give us examples from relationship stage to our marriage stage. Bless us.
Let's start the scripture from First Corinthians. What's the
13.
I want to read that scripture and then let's use that.
Okay. Let's use that. See, guys, I'm dealing with a true and my God.
Please, I beg you.
And my God. Coming live to you soon.
Yes.
Okay, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud, it doesn't dishonor others, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will cease. Where there is knowledge, they will pass away.
Okay, so let's take it one. So read. You said love is
patient, love is kind.
okay. So with regards to like our relation, like I even said earlier, like we both had to be patient and kind to each other for us to be where we are today. Do you know what I'm saying? If she was not kind to me, or I was not kind to her, I don't think we would be here. If I was not patient to deal with her annoyance, and her also not being patient to deal with how annoying I can be, we will not be here. Do you know what I'm saying? So it plays a very pivotal role in our relationship. Please continue.
It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast.
Yes.
It's not proud.
So I don't envy, like I don't envy my wife. Do you get me? If today my wife becomes, let's say, the ambassador of Denmark to Ghana, or becomes the minister of foreign affairs, and I'm an artist doing well in the space, I wouldn't say, oh, my wife is bigger. Like I would envy. I would rather support and appreciate the
I love this
goodness.
thing that you are saying, because one day we'll come back to it.
I would appreciate the growth and favor of God in her life, and because we are one, Kianiki will rub off me.
No, seriously.
Like it will rub off me. So
Seriously.
and vice versa. The same way, if I'm also doing well in my space and then maybe she's also doing well in the space, but maybe I'm also doing like something very high end. It's a rub off her.
Yeah.
You get me? And it wouldn't come off as her being envious because like I'm doing it out of kindness and love and I'm patient with it. So that's just really what it is. Like it's honestly I don't even know how to explain it. But like sometimes you make it chin chin like it's not ESD, but it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, relax. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. The producer is even listening to me. Like,
The producer is taking serious notes.
she's too hard on herself. Allow yourself. It's just like the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
When like you want to speak in the language of the Spirit, you don't allow yourself. The Holy Spirit will not fall into you to speak in tongues. So that's just how love works. You need to allow yourself. You get me? The time that I was dating Carol, I mean, she was shy, I don't know. But like, I told her, listen, you ought to allow yourself. If not, you will not allow me to love you. Then you will not be able to love me the way you are meant to love me. And then maybe when she wants to sit down and pray about it and think about it, and now you go away.
I think anyways.
Well, he's talking things here. I don't know what to add. This said it all.
Okay. What would you say are the biggest compromises you've had to make in order to get to where you are today? I know there are many, but
Compromises. Compromises. I mean, maybe I don't want to say compromises. Maybe like more like sacrifices. I mean, it was a long distance relationship. We did, 2.5 years long distance, but like obviously saw each other in between.
But if you do the math, let's say 1 year.
Yeah, let's say 1 year, like more than a year, where we didn't see each other every day. And I mean, that was a very big sacrifice. And I mean, even when we met and we like started dating, like a month into it or something, then I had to leave. Yeah. We were apart for like 8 months or something. So like the beginning of our relationship was usually long distance, and that was a very big sacrifice that we both had to make, and like a decision that we had to take and be very sure that okay, I mean we are both in this for the long haul. We're not just like figuring it out, seeing where things go. Like we know that we want to end in marriage, so we are willing to sacrifice and be apart for this amount of time before like being together again. And yeah, I think like obviously a lot of financial sacrifices have been made because like always having to travel back and forth and I mean time as well. Like when we then have time together, maybe other people will not get to.
Guys, this is don't play. I'm a victim of it.
Other people will not get to like have access to us and stuff. So like, a lot of sacrifice in different aspects and ways, but obviously it's all been worth it till now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she said it all, and I mean, one of the most common one that a lot of my friends know that like I've compromised on is like my food palette. A lot of people know that like my food palette is very tight. I'm more familiar with kinky, bamboo, Ghanaian dishes, but this is me married to somebody who is European, and I mean, and barely eats Ghanaian dishes. I mean, once in a while you find it good. So. It's been a difficult one for me though, but I mean, I'm doing my best.
Trying to.
I'm doing my best to like open up my palate. It's hard. Previously I'll never, if not here, me, I've never eaten burger.
Really?
Yeah, I was not. What am I eating burger for? Bread and stew that they put in the middle.
It's not pregnancy.
I mean, that's how I saw it, you know. But I mean, because of her, I started eating the
Mega pizza.
yeah pizza with the pizza and then bread they put stew on with and sausage, and he say pepperoni. What's that? You get me? But you know, previously I didn't like cheese. I'm not a cheese person, you know. But I'll be like, oh, give me less cheese. Yeah. So I'm trying. I'm doing my best. She's done a good job. You know, she's done a very very good job.
Yeah, she has tried. Oh,
Yeah.
she has not.
Especially when it comes to food, she's trying to. Previously, my portions were heavy.
That's true.
You know, I mean, that one they will fight on this all the time. But now my portions have to be because I need to check my weight, you know, all of that. And that's a wife that cares. When I was a single man, I'm just I used to eat rice in bowl.
Isaac.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like no,
like a pan. You cook a whole pan and
no, not like a whole pan, but like you know, because funny enough, you may not know, but if it's in a bowl, you are not able to control your portions. But like when it's in a plate, you can control your portions.
Oh, I
in
see.
terms of like when it's in the bowl, you just be point to fill up the bowl. Yeah, but when it's on the plate, the portions are controlled. Maybe not for my wife, maybe the portions here, you get me. And that's and in the long run, that's good for my health. You get me? Because I used to eat a lot of carbo. But now I do less carbo, more protein.
Yeah.
So, it's it's a lot to do. But
one last
it's
question,
worth it.
and then we'll play speaking. The last question. This question is, well, how did you guys keep the spark alive and cultivate intimacy especially in your relationship? Because you said it was long distance. You know, how did you guys do that? Because obviously, when you're long distance, you still have responsibilities to work. You know, all of that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a daily decision. You know, I wake up, decide that this is the lady that I love. So I make time for her. You know, I'll pick up my phone to call her and check up on her. I'll pick up my phone to text her. You know, she will also pick up her phone, text me, she'll call me, she'll let us have dates. You know, me, I don't do dates. Because I used to do.
Really?
I mean, barely. But you know, online we did a lot of online dates. I'll go to a restaurant, she'll go to a restaurant, the film is in front of me, and we'll eat it. You know, so these were some of the things that we did to like be able to spend quality time together. We did a lot of movie nights, like, because even me, I was like, movie night, how? How? But I mean, we made it work. You know, we did a lot of, there was a day that we cooked, like, I cooked on my end, she cooked on her end.
Hey.
You know, so it's been.
You tell me.
Hey, sorry, no worries, you didn't.
Hey. Okay.
So yeah, it's a conscious effort we made on a daily. You know, every day we decided. It was a daily decision.
Yeah.
Because we could have easily given up.
Yeah.
Like because 8 months apart, the only thing we have is just a phone call and a text away.
Yeah.
So if we were not intentional about the decision to bring together, we wouldn't be where we are today. You know, but now she's sitting right next to me. I wake up every morning, she's looking into my face. I'm also looking into her face. You know, so it was worth it. It was a long journey, but it was worth it. And that's patience. She was patient with me, I was patient with her.
Wow.
I can be annoying on the phone, but she was patient. She was also annoying on the phone.
Carol be patient. This girl.
Hey, I'm very patient.
Yeah, you are. I think as both sides of Carol, even me, I've never seen you. What do you have to tell us?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a lot of, like intentionality, especially like to make sure that you spend time with each other. Because I mean, long distance, if you go like a week, if you're not talking, like it's going to fade. Like we will not have like nothing is like keeping us. So like, I had to be very intentional about talking and like keeping in touch, updating each other, especially as well. Like being very transparent about like what you're doing, who you're with, all of those things, because like, I mean, that's the only thing you can hold on to. So you have to really, well, you really have to decide, especially during long distance. I mean, of course, like when you're together, those things play a part as well. But like long distance, like trust is the number one thing, and communication. Like without those things, you'll not be able to like make it through. So I think, yeah. So like once you do those things, that is what will keep the spark alive. That's what will like want to make you keep going and become more attracted to each other through those actions, because it's like, okay, even though we are miles apart, you're still putting in the effort to like spend time, you make me feel special, all of those things, which will like grow the relationship as well. So.
Okay. Now let's play a game. I want to ask you guys random questions. It's who's most likely to. I have a feeling I already know some of the answers, but
We'll see.
we'll see who has the most points, and the producer will give you guys a nice game.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Who's most likely to say "I love you" first every morning?
I think.
Really?
Yes.
Is it me?
Yeah, it is you.
Ah.
Oh, it is.
Well, I believe that one. Yeah, I believe it's okay. This is funny. Who is most likely to hold the covers in the bed?
Oh my God, him.
Who's
I
what?
I know. He takes the cover. I'm not even joking.
Covers.
Like 2 days straight, I woke up and
I was just uncovered. Oh,
and he'll be like, "Oh, sorry." I like,
No, but it's not my fault because
it literally is his
she
fault.
rose off because our bed is like a bit big. So, but she rose off the duvet.
I
The
don't
cover.
know.
It's not my fault that
He can
you grown out of proportion.
He can literally be right next to me, and he has just taken all of it to
Oh,
his
how?
side.
We'll be sleeping. Let's say we sleep together in the middle.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, I wake up. I'm still in the middle. You are on that side. What does that do? Who rode away?
He literally takes the cover. Like this.
But it's okay, no problem. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Who's most likely to be late to an event because they were
Oh
still
my
getting ready?
gosh.
Because
I
what?
actually don't know the answer. I used
Because
to
what?
because they were still getting ready.
It's Carl.
It's I
It's
don't even
Carl.
like
It's
it.
not. It's Carl.
The
It's not.
last time I was texting Carol when we were going to church. She told me, "Oh, I think I had gone to church and you texted me, oh, we are on our way."
Yeah.
Then Isaac was the one who's making us late. It's true.
Listen, everywhere we've gone,
Oh.
he's the one that's the lead.
No.
I
That
never
one
did.
day I don't believe.
And it's not even because like his routine is very short,
Mhm.
but he just waits until the last minute,
Hey.
and then he'll shout, "Okay, I have to go and iron my dress. I have to."
Yeah,
I'll
but
just be
you see,
sitting there
but you see,
ready.
the process of watching my wife get ready is beautiful. So sometimes I need to like, I need to take it in. Like,
Don't let him.
oh, I'm serious. Like, I need to like, oh, sometimes because sometimes maybe when the dress is already ironed, I'll take it to her in the room. You know, I'll wait for her, watch her dress. You know, she'll be doing her skincare. I'll be watching her.
Right.
So whilst I'm brushing my teeth, she's doing skincare. You know, so it's a beautiful thing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
But he's the one that
no,
will
but
be
I don't think so.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It's very serious.
But
What is
I'll
that?
take it, no problem.
Yeah, okay. This one, I feel like Carol and I just had a conversation about it. But who's most likely to forget to buy something important at the grocery
Oh,
store?
Scar. It is you. Today we went to the thing that we were supposed to buy.
We didn't
We
buy.
didn't even buy it, and we
But
spent.
who told him? He's the one that said we should go and buy the
Right.
So how come he left without buying?
No, but listen. Let's say the thing is like, let's say 20 meters away from us, right? So we'll have to walk. But she has made us buy things from meter 1 to meter 18.
No, that's
So
not
how is that my fault? Because I'm like,
that's not what
we are
I
on a
meant
mission.
to
I'm like, we're on a mission.
Ah.
You let's go and buy what we are
Listen,
supposed to buy.
He said,
And then when we are coming
No,
back,
no, no,
you
no.
buy the
He
things that you
said,
want.
he said we are buying what shampoo for the dog. He went around the shop up and down, up and down. He picked. He said, "Oh, now he needs a big bowl." And then he went there to get a big bowl. Then he went somewhere to get another. Then at the end, he has to ask, "Okay, where is the shampoo?" He said they don't have. Then he said, "Okay, let's just still go and check." He didn't buy it. Now we went to the second shop where I said, "Oh, let's remember."
But all the things we bought,
Yes.
all the things we bought, 100%. How much is yours?
Oh, just like 30. So what the things are mine?
All the things that we bought.
Oh.
And you see, I was telling you that, like, even you may be leaving soon. You may buy some things that I will not use, and it will just be there for a while. Why are you buying it? Oh, don't worry, you will need it. You will need it.
Yes.
And we kept on buying. And about 70% of the things that
It's not mine. It's him.
are not problem.
Okay. I don't think I know the answer to this, but who's most likely to cry first in an argument?
It's like you know your answer already.
Carol, do you cry?
Oh, but if I cry, it's because I'm frustrated. Like, and also because for me, my like defense mechanism is either laughing or crying. So he actually laugh more than I cry, and then he gets more upset. So it's like if I'm crying, it's better than if I'm laughing.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, why are you laughing now? Like,
I do really.
That's what I've been doing with that. Because I'm patient, so.
Oh yeah. But it's like when the frustration takes over, then it's like either laugh or cry.
Okay, who is most likely to eat the last snack without telling the other?
He's even cold.
Yeah, one of our family friends. Kobe.
But
There's
between
maybe
the
we'll
two of us is Isaac.
Oh. Hey. But babe, how is he?
Okay, but how is he?
Is he?
How?
The popcorn.
Oh, but that
The
was
popcorn.
deliberate.
Who?
But that was deliberate. Yeah.
The bueno.
See, he will eat it.
No problem.
No. See,
No
he
problem.
will buy two,
don't worry.
or he'll buy 4, so we will both get 2, and then he'll eat his before we get home.
And then ask for yours.
Yes. And then because I'm taking my time, is then he will have eaten mine before I even get the chance to eat mine.
Okay, who's most likely to send a cute text in the middle of a workday?
Oh, it's me. Ah. You know, excuse me.
I'll not talk. I'll not talk.
Oh, it's you?
Hey, when was the last time you
It's
said?
one of them.
I'm laughing in Danish. Hey, you don't mean it. You.
You don't mean it.
Wait. Hey,
Have you sent me a message in the middle of the weekday?
really?
Okay, let's say not in the middle of the weekday, in the morning. Okay. To wake up to a cute message, I send it more than you.
To wake up to a cute message?
Yes.
Babe, you are lying. You are no, you are lying. Don't do that.
I wake up to cute messages more than you.
The cracking up.
You are lying.
I'm cracking up.
Babe, when was the last time you sent me a
When was the last time you sent me a cute message?
When was the last time you sent me one?
No problem.
No, like you guys both have to start
before that, let's take out the wedding pressure. Because maybe out of the wedding, even during the wedding pressure, I'll be the one to text say, oh, yeah, I know you're stressed about ABCD, so you don't wear that. It's not cute message. Hey,
Wow.
no problem.
Guys, he's romantic. Wow. Carol, they are girls on there. They are pushing. They are pushing.
Oh, it's true.
Okay. For last, who's most likely to still flirt like you're newly dating in front of people?
I'm sorry.
What do I say myself?
And give example.
Oh, I'm drinking it. Same. Oh.
Carol. Guys, when you talk to Carol.
Oh, but I can't do that.
Why can't you do it?
Oh. It's just embarrassing.
How do you feel about what she just said? She can't do it.
What can I do?
Oh.
The next thing I needed to do to get him, I've gotten.
Hey.
So it's okay. He knows my heart.
Oh, wow.
No problem.
over him.
Oh, it sounds like as if you have taken a crown.
Hmm.
Whatever you want, tell the producer, she'll make it happen.
I want a trip. Producer, please, I want a trip. Yeah? We want a trip. Our honeymoon part 3. Because part 2 is on the way. Is on the way. Part 3.
Guys, nobody has enjoyed honeymoon more than these guys. They've had a pre-phase. Now they're going to have a main event. Now they'll have a post. Oh, they're really showing that I'm taking notes seriously. Taking serious notes.
You have to learn, you have to learn.
Setting the standard.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like you see, sometimes like the truth is it's not, you don't have to do too much. You just have to be intentional, like you said. Like even no matter how small it is, just be intentional about it. And once it's coming from a place of good and from your heart, like it is very much appreciated. And that's one thing about my wife. Like she doesn't do too much. They're very little, and that for me is like it.
Yeah. So I remember the first time I think I don't know if I asked Isaac, but I think I was talking to Isaac and I said we were talking about marriage or something, and he was like, I'm marrying her, oh, and the reason I'm marrying her is because she's my peace. That statement I never forget it. And every time I talk to people about them, I always tell. I was like, of course.
She really stress me. I mean, she's annoying though,
but she
gives me peace of mind.
It's not a kind of annoyance like that.
At the thought of her, I'm at peace. So
Hey,
I don't need to see her. So that's why long distance. I mean, she was even suffering the most. But I mean, they are low key, I think, because I'm like, once I think about you, I think cool. Hey. So like, don't stress yourself.
No, Carol.
All is well.
Yeah, I was not cool.
Oh, I know. I know.
She always wanted to come together.
Yeah.
And I love that too. I mean, it takes a lot for somebody to always like
to want to, because of you, they want to be in a place. Yeah.
And I, to be honest, I really, really appreciate it.
Oh.
And I don't take it for that.
No crack.
Oh, me there. Right. Anyway, okay. So the last segment before we go off is like advice and encouragement. So you know how we talk about, one of the things that I see is consistent with everything that the entire conversation is waking up and choosing somebody is an everyday decision. I saw somewhere where it said that choosing your partner or choosing somebody you love is not like aspirations is more strategic than it is emotional. Right. So what advice would you give to other young Christians who are in a relationship, they won't get married, and like they want to get married? What kind of advice would you give them? What kind of encouragement would you give them?
I mean, I think have like I don't want to say like have like don't be too strict in like maybe what you want. I mean, of course, like if you have certain like characteristics or like things that you want your partner to have or like be like and all those things, of course, like have that and pray about it. But like then also don't be too strict. Like allow somebody that you might not have thought about like come into your life or like, get to know that person. Yeah, that was not the case for me. It just came to my mind. But
I used
yeah,
to,
like
not to cut you, but I used to say, like when I was single and I was there, I used to post, and then I would write like somebody's prayer topic. That's it. Like, or everything she pray for.
You are somebody's prayer topic.
but yeah,
Everything she pray for. That's it. That's the manifestation. By the grace of God.
Grace.
And I mean, I just want you finish. What I'm saying, man.
I mean, yeah, just like be open, I think, most importantly. And then also, I mean, yeah, pray about it. I think there's nothing wrong in like desiring marriage or like relationship and stuff like that. But like don't make that like your all. yeah, like you shouldn't be like, okay, right now I have to find somebody. So your eyes are just looking up and down. Like, allow it to happen at the right time and it will. And then, I mean, yeah, just live your life. Go about save and change. That might be how meet your one. So, so I mean, yeah, just like be open. Yeah, I think be open as well. And I mean, get to know people. And I feel like once you're a Christian, especially, and you have a desire, I mean, God will definitely grant it to you at the right time. So also don't feel like, oh, like it's not going according to like what you had thought or what you had planned and anything. Like, I mean, there's always a right time. There's always a reason for like the timing and how things turn out. So you might be wanting it right now, but whatever you get right now will not be the same as what God will give you like in some time. So, all of those things.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, for those who are not dating, or like for those who have closed their mind to not even look, I mean, yeah, you may have your reasons, but if you feel like because of what you've experienced in the past, so yeah, being so like rigid, I think you should just feel free to loosen that, because you never know. Maybe a guy that you're pushing away or a guy that you're already is probably the one thing. So just take it easy, like get to know people. Being, you know, it is not, it doesn't pay to have a friend, because maybe you guys may not end up being in a relationship, but it could end up being good friends, So just and I mean when you're in a committed relationship, what we did was we dedicated the relationship to you. Um, one of the things that I didn't want to hear is the two of you are not meant to be together. I heard a prophecy and blah, blah, blah. So what we did during that our prayer topic was like we always ask God to align our destinies. We always ask God like to align our destinies and our path. So that like whatever we do, whatever we say, wherever we find ourselves, and to be honest, I don't know if she's paid attention, but there were so many occasions that she had to come to Ghana, and because God aligned our paths, it made it possible for her to come to Ghana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because she'll come to Ghana once in a while,
Yeah.
but because of how God like aligned our paths, even if there were things that she was supposed to do with regards to school or with regards to work, God made those
happen.
opportunities to happen
Yeah.
there for her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So just keep praying about the relationship. Ask God to like lead you guys. Ask God to direct you guys. And I'm definitely sure that like He will lead you through it. And yeah, it is deep, but it's not that deep. Like just take it easy. You'll be fine.
It takes two people to start a relationship, but three people make it last.
Yeah. And that third person is God.
That person is hard. So don't let anybody tell you that as for it's just me and you together. No. God has to be at the center of the relationship. No, like otherwise it's just going downhill. I can't lie to you. I don't know how to say that word. But okay. This one isn't necessarily like see, but you can do it in a form of advice. But there's a conversation that goes around, or like a discourse that goes around prayer points versus prayer partner. Where people have been like we have a conversation in Vision community where it's like don't marry a prayer point, marry a prayer partner. And I saw one somewhere that something said that there are people who came into your life, they should have just been prayer points. And you let them come into your life and they force it, but they should have just been things you prayed about. What advice would you give to guys to anyone in respect to dating about prayer point versus prayer partner?
I mean, somebody can be your prayer point and in the end be your prayer partner.
Right.
For example, like the manifestation of me writing someone's prayer point or someone's prayer topic is because she was somewhere praying that the good Lord will like lead her to the right man, blah, blah, blah. So that was like her prayer point to get me. And then now I am her prayer partner. Do you know what I'm saying? So be it prayer point or prayer partner, if the person becomes a prayer point, the person can become your prayer partner. If it's meant to be. But if it's not meant to be, the person will just continue to do a prayer point because even if the person hurts you, you would have to pray and ask God to let you forgive the person. Because there are a lot of Christian relationships or marriages where, like, the person was hurt because of what somebody did to the person, and the person is not able to let go and forgive. You have to pray for God to, like, so that's a prayer point. For example, there was one person, like, to us that, like, hurt me so much, and it really took a toll on me and even us as a couple, but we as a couple decided to make it a prayer point that, like, we forgive the person, and let it go, also to be a burden to us. So yeah, a prayer point can be point can end up being a prayer point, but also the prayer point can also just continuously be a prayer point, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all. Be it good or bad.
Yeah, I was even struggling to understand prayer point. I was confused.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean,
but your husband has
yeah,
he
he said it all. So
correct.
I understand that.
Yeah. What are some of the resources that helped you learn? That's the last question. Learn more about godly marriage.
My parents, typical example. I think your parents too are also like a very typical example. I mean, I got to meet them,
Yeah.
so and I could tell that she's from a family that love each other, and I'm like, okay, and me too. My parents too. Like, my dad passed away so recently, and I literally witnessed my mom, like, live her vow. And she said it, like, she's grateful to God that she was able to live her vow, like, in sickness and in health, till death do them apart. And I saw it, like, even when my dad was on the sick bed, my mother was kissing him all over the place, So, and it's out of love. And if you don't have the love of God, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
Again, so God is an example, and our parents were just a very, like, close example to us. And we are grateful to God that we have parents that have, like, an example to us. So, yeah.
I mean, I think also like I mean, I think it can be a bit hard to find maybe like Christian or like godly couples, even like young people, especially like maybe you can follow and get inspired by. But like, I mean, thankfully, I have gotten like young people, like friends that have entered that stage before me that I've also been able to be inspired by and like encouraged by. So I feel like, especially when you're in that season of maybe like being in a relationship or like entering into marriage and stuff like that, finding like people that you can be encouraged by or like, that you can see yourself in, that you can like relate to, whether it be from church or like out of church school, work, whatever, you might find these people. Like, I think trying to build that kind of community is also very good because I mean it's a new like season you're entering into, and like even finding young Christian couples that can inspire you can sometimes be hard because I mean sure you can maybe see people on social media, but it's not the same. You might not really know exactly what it is that they're going through and stuff like that. But like finding people that you can talk to and like, discuss with and all of those things really has also been helpful, I think. And I think more like yeah, of course prayer too as well. And like um I think more couples should be a bit more open. I know that it also has its downfall because obviously like you're exposing yourself and all of those things, but I do think people need that like inspiration or like somewhere or someone that they can look up to and really relate to because I mean of course seeing older couples is nice and well and you can be like, okay, this is what I aspire to do. But like seeing people that are living in real time with you, going through the same like issues of like being in the world, like all of those things can also be hard and if you feel alone then I mean yeah, so
I agree that this generation needs a revival for godly marriages and relationships.
Yeah.
It's coming slowly, but
Yeah,
more grace.
more grace. But I mean, this has been an exciting conversation. We have had fun. We have had fun. These guys, they gave me hope. They gave me hope. They gave
Gracias.
me hope.
Oh, glory
So
to God.
anyway, thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
Coming. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a really good time. Yeah, I had a good time. I hope you took
Go and subscribe. She's talking plenty. Go and subscribe. Why are wasting time? What are you doing there? Press that button. Go and subscribe. I wasting time. She's coming to say go and subscribe. I was saying for go and subscribe.
Well,
Down there too, there's a button there, like, comment, share.
yeah.
To go.
If you guys don't see them to come, I just tell me the English. If you want them to come back again,
Yeah.
because I'm sure this conversation is not one that like can be had in just one sitting. So
Yeah, do
one
that
of
for
you,
you.
put your questions there. They'll come back. They'll put signs for you.
We do.
Yeah. Anyway, but thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Eat, go wash.